Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Rheinmetall Skorpion G. It's a Tier 8 premium, German premium tank destroyer. And this one's located on the south spawn of Steps under the command of Gitcher 7 of Phinox. And this is a replay from 2016. So, battle is about to commence. And they're off. Now he's armed with a 128mm anti-tank gun. In fact, actually, it says anti-tank. It says Panzergrenadier 39, but according to the details of the documents, the Skorpion was actually to be armed with a Kanonen. And in German technology, or arms technology, the Wehrmacht termed any gun that was used, that was termed as a Kanonen, was actually an Arty, not a tank. So this isn't a tank destroyer, it's a very mobile Arty. I say that, but obviously, according to the documents, it is a Kanonen. It's a K designation, not KWK, which would be an anti-tank gun. Now it's 128mm. It's capable of alpha damage 490, penetration 246. It's got quite a long reload though, that's the problem. If I remember correctly, it's about 15 seconds. And he's looking down the west side, and there is an FV-4202 off in the distance, but he's not going anywhere near that corner. Ah, but the T-49 has, and he immediately got shot by one of our team. I don't know who that was. Oh, it was the other Skorpion on our team who did it. So he got a nice good hit to start with. Okay, we're moving up. That T-49's not going to defend the corner. We might as well take advantage of it. We've also got an IU-251 up there spotting at the moment. He just took some damage, but he's actually pushing the enemy back. Now this is the old version of the map. This is pre 9.18. In fact, it's 9.15 update. So Arty has full effect, and the map looks very, very different. And that Jagdpanther just took a massive, great hit there. And the FV-4202 goes down to the other T-34-100, going after the T-49. Oh, we got a fire! Right, the enemy Arty's been spotted. Oh, just did some damage to our T-34-100. I don't know if we can get around back in return. No, we can't. It's below the railway line. Got an IS-6 and T-49 over there. Ah, there's the M12. It's gone below the railway line again, below the embankment. There's an FV-4202. Not sure if we can get a hit. Yes, we can. Now my battle recorder is not telling me how much in the way of hit points we've actually received. And I don't think he penetrated that IS-6. So we're going to have to wait until the end of the game before we find out exactly how much in the way of hit points he earned. He's certainly doing well. And again, hits an SU-101, and he's killed immediately afterwards by our other Skorpion G, who goes by the name of Bloody War. Okay, there's the T-49. He's pulling back below the ridge line. He was spotted. It's going to pop up somewhere else. Still got full health. And the scores are even at the moment. We hold most of the east side of the map. They hold the centre and the west. We also hold our cap area, of course. I think he's going back to try and defend the cap because there's only a Jagdtiger 88 who's defending it, and our SU-101's trying to move into a position that can help. And of course the M53-55 has gone to the east side of the map to try and defend from there. He's trying to use these hills to conceal his approach back to the cap. And we just lost the Jagdtiger. So there's nobody defending the cap other than the SU-101 now. So if we can use these ridge lines here and the SU-101 spots for us, then we can prevent the enemy taking our cap. There's an E75 and an ST1 out there. And an FP1402 coming down the dip, chased by an FCM50T. Okay. We'll try and fire from these bushes here. I still can't see them because they're hiding behind that line of hills over there on the far side. Oh, the ST1. Can you get a shot? Might be able to. Yes, he does! Into the turret! 416, it's a low roll though. FP1402. And he takes him out of the game. But he was seen, so he's pulling back below. He needs to pop up somewhere else now to avoid being targeted. Still worrying about that E75 in the distance. The E75 is a natural successor to the Tiger II, so it's a long-range sniper. It is fairly good at long-range sniping. Fires around him blind, but no, there's nothing. I think he's behind that hill. And the AT-15 is also behind a hill, so we can't hit him. Ah, that time we did get him. And we've lost the FCM50. The other Scorpions come back, so that all the fighting is around this end, and we're down to 4 tanks. Unfortunately, the enemy still has 8, so we're outnumbered 2 to 1. It's going to have to be some game to get this back. That's an awful lot of enemy tanks to kill. Looks like the enemy Scorpions going up around the top, going to come down the east side of the map. Yep, I think Gitch's noticed that. I hope I'm not mispronouncing your name. I do apologise if I am. Nobody told me what your name was or how you pronounce it until I received these replays. Okay, Skorpion. Yes, he is going around the top, trying to come down the other side. He's having a quick look, lining up ahead of him. Can you get a shot? No, he's staying below the ridgeline. He's being very cagey. Here he is. No, that one missed. Oh, we got a shot in. Can we get another hit on him? Meanwhile, his teammates are moving up on the cap area. There he is. Yeah, we got him this time. And that gets rid of a dangerous opponent. But there is an IS-3 up there. And we've got an IS-6 closing in. Yeah, he's going to have to get below this ridge line, and so's the IS-6, the Panther II rather. They need to get below the ridge line. M55 is also taking up position on the east side of the map. In fact, everybody's being corralled into this area. The enemy's ignoring the cap. They're going for the kills. So, we're going to try and take out this IS-3. There he is, and yep, one shot, he's gone. He was badly damaged anyway. But now, can we get this IS-6? Just waiting for the reload to go in. And no, the AT-15 looks a better target. Side on. And, well, it's a hit. It's taken away half his hit points, or half of what he had remaining at that moment. Can we get another shot? We might be able to. There's the IS-6. Dial in. We were seen. And, oh, that's beautiful! Went through the turret. He's down to 130, he's a one shot for the Panther. And that was a shell from one of the enemy tanks coming in there, zipping in. The IS-6 realises the trouble he's in, but it's too late. Right, now they know where we are. The Lorraine's moving. We've lost the M53, 55, unfortunately. The Lorraine's moving north. There's the AT-15. Moving very slowly, very jerky. It's a very old replay, this one, I'm afraid. Now, there's only 2 of them left versus 5 enemy. So it's more than 2 to 1 now. And they are capping at last. And my suspicion is that that's the E75 that's capping. Could be the M12. We'll find out shortly though, because we're going to go back and I think we're going to get a reset, or try and get a reset. Now he's taking a bit of a risk. Oh, there's the M12. Okay, and yours is true, Sunshine. That was a very bad move by the M12. He was in the open. Shouldn't take an Arty in the open. You should be in cover. And there's the other enemy Arty, the M53-55. Now, do we risk it? Yes, we can now. We can risk it for a biscuit. He's got a long reload. No chance of getting that reload completed in time. And that's him. He's gone. So, that's the 6th kill. He got a Top Gun. Now, the question is, where do we go now? They've stopped camping, so we don't need to go back to the cap. We can go back to cover the Lorraine. If the Lorraine keeps moving, he ought to head south now. Come down the west side of the map, and we can cover him. We're going to take up a sniping position and see where the enemy goes. No, the Lorraine's staying behind the railway line. He ought to come south. It's not really concealed in this position at all, but oh, there's the E75, and he pops up and he knows he's been spotted, but yep, and he's gone. So it's 2 versus 2 now, but he was seen. It was a bit of an exposed position. He goes behind cover. He doesn't really need to hide from Arty anymore because there are no enemy Arty, and it's just a question now of finding the 1815 and the ST1, and we know that we've done a lot of damage to the 1815. We can probably get him. He's probably a one-shot. Now, I think what he's going to do is he's going to head up north. No, he's not. I thought he'd go up north and try and circle around clockwise towards the enemy, towards the 1815's position, and try and find them. There's the ST1. Oh, he's been seen, and he took a hit. Fires one back, but he gets it wrong. But the ST1 is a one-shot for the 51 rather. Can he get a shot in? He's going to reload. And he's trying to get the rear of the ST1. Yep, lovely shot. That's his 8th kill. He's got a Radley's. That was a lovely kill. He held his cool. The ST1 trying to put a round into him. And rather than fluff his shot and fire straight away, he waited until he fired. And then he went directly for the weak spot and put the shell in and wiped the ST1 out. Now Bloody War, who's also a member of Philox, is saying GG, well played. Very well played actually. And we know where the 1815 is. And oh, you just can't resist this, can you? So the 155-51 can sit in the cap. And we're going to go hunting. Arty's going to aim at the cap. And we're going to go find the 1815 and put him out of his misery. If we fail to do so, the Lorraine will get him instead. And of course, we will more than likely get a reset. We'll have to get a reset, because if we don't get the reset, then it's going to be difficult for the Lorraine unless he gets a reset himself. So if we pop up one of these bushes, we can actually make our pick or choice. There he is. And yeah, we get the reset. So we're certain on the reset. We're definitely going to win this game. No doubt about it. The 1815 can't get back up. He fires another round in. Goes for the close range shot. And get behind him. Execute. Oh! he even aimed it that one. Wow, that was something else. What a great game. Nice one. And here's the end of battle results. An ace tanker for good tier 7 of Philox in the Rheinmetall Skorpion G. He got a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 11. He got a duelist badge for taking down 2 tanks that did damage to him during the battle. A fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points for his own vehicle. And here's the good ones, the epic medals. He got a Radley Walters. And he got it for killing 9 enemy, not 8, 9, one short of getting the Pools Medal. He got a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the battle, and he did it with style, and a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. Let's have a look at the team scores. Well, just look at that. 6,012 hit points of damage. Next highest scorer was the ST1 that he coolly executed, 3,881. And then after that, the next highest scorer is the M12 on the enemy team with 2,237. And the Lorraine came in with 2,174 with that last shot on the AT-15. When it came to kills, just look at that, 9 kills. No one was near him. He had more than 4 times the highest score of the enemy team or his own team. And when it came to base XP, 1,825. He really conquered that ace tanker. No doubt about it at all. He asserted it. And the next highest score was the T-32 with 788. And the other Skorpion on his team, Bloody War of Philox, who also managed to get 734 base XP off 1,107 hit points of damage. So, brilliant battle there. Let's have a look at the detail report. 24 shots fired, 19 direct hits, 17 penetration, damage of 6,012 hit points, of which 3,068 were at more than 300 meters. He received 4 hits from the enemy. 3 of them were penetration, 1 non-penetration, and he also spotted 1 enemy vehicle, damaged 12 of the enemy, that's 4/5 of the enemy team, killed 9 of the enemy, 3/5 of the enemy team. He did 573 hit points of damage assistance, and he also managed to get 58 defense points when he reset the cap. On a premium account, he earned 148,457 credits from that battle, 148,457. And after repair and ammunition resupply, he still took away 88,634 credits. He received 2,738 XP, got 274 because it's a premium vehicle, and 274 because he entered the battle in a platoon. So his grand total came to 3,286 experience points altogether. Now, it was a really brilliant battle, and congratulations to Get Your 7 of Philox. I've seen quite a few Rheinmetall Skorpion replays before, but this one was a really, really good one and very coolly played. And as you can see, it's August 2016. Well, that's 2 years ago, more than 2 years ago now, and I'm sure that by now he's an even better player than he was before. So if you enjoyed that replay, because I certainly did, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.